Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come. Come and look upon the heart and Akulakan. And bring Wraithguard. I have need of it. Come to the Heart Chamber. I wait for you there where we last met countless ages ago. Come to me through fire and war. I welcome you. Welcome, Moon and Star. I have prepared a place for you. Come, bring Wraithguard to the Heart Chamber. Together let us free the cursed false gods. Welcome, Nerevar. Together we shall speak for the law and the land, and shall drive the mongrel dogs of the Empire from Morrowind.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to fight.
Welcome, Moon and Star, to this place where destiny is made.
It began here. It will end here. Have you any parting words? Or would you prefer to skip the speeches and get to our business? You are the challenger here, after all. So to you goes the courtesy of the first blow. Have you something more to say? Now that you have come to me here, there can be but one result. Many times I have considered offering to share this place with you. I considered offering to accept your oath of service. You might try to buy my trust by giving me Wraithguard, Keening, and Sunder. I thought we might once again be friends, comrades, brothers in arms. But I have won this place and power by right of conquest. By right of daring and enterprise. I will not risk it to cunning and deceit. I offer you no deals. If you are my enemy, I cannot trust you. And even if you are not my enemy, I cannot let you live. It will all be decided here. I believe I will prevail. But I cannot be sure, and I am vain enough that, should I fall, I would wish to be remembered in my own words. So, if you have final questions you would ask them now. I have final questions I would ask you, if you would answer. Have you something more to say? My first question is, are you really Narivar Reborn? You are bold. I honor your independence. You are one to teach the gods their limits. I hope the bards will praise the glory of your death in song. My second question is, if you win, what do you plan to do with the power from the heart? Will you make yourself a god, and establish a thearchy? Or will you complete Akula and dispute control of Tamriel with the Septons? Or will you share the heart with your followers, as I have, and breed a new race of divine immortals? Well, perhaps there may be surprises in store for me yet. Or perhaps you obscure your plans on principle. Or perhaps you are an instinctive bluffer. No matter. My final question is, if I had offered to let you join me, would you have surrendered Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to me to seal your oath? Yes, of course. I doubt that any cunning plan would have been of much use once I had the tools in hand. But now we'll never know. Pity. But now, if you have any questions, ask them. Otherwise, you are the challenger. I await your first blow. What are your questions? I will continue to draw divine power from the heart and distribute it to my kin and followers. I will continue to broadcast divine power upon the blight wines, so that it will touch each soul on Vardenfell, and then more broadly, across the waters to the rest of Morrowind and Tamriel. In time, every mortal in Tamriel shall feel the liberating contact with the divine. What are your questions? The 6th house will serve as the elite cadre of our movement. As cultists evolve through various stages of enlightenment, they will become, as suits their abilities, either holy warriors or priests. Their duty is to prepare themselves for service, their joy and liberation is to enter ever more deeply into the profound enlightenment of the divine dream world. What are your questions? I will free the Dunmer from the imperial yoke, and cast down the false gods of the temple. I will lead them out of their ancient superstitions, and gift them with intimate knowledge of the divine. Then, perhaps, when Morrowind is once again restored to its ancient glories, it will be time to consider whether the Dunmer should cultivate ambitions of empire. What are your questions? If, by my crimes, you mean the inevitable suffering and destruction caused by war, then I accept the burden of leadership. The sixth house cannot be restored without war. Enlightenment cannot grow without the risk of upsetting the tradition-bound and complacent herd. And the mongrel armies of the Empire cannot be expelled from Morrowind without bloodshed. As I have charity and compassion, I grieve. But our mission is just and noble. What are your questions? I have no idea what happened to the Dunmer. I have been denied the opportunity to study Wraithguard, and I am not sure how much of Kigranak's lore was invested in his tools, and how much in his own sorcery and mastery. I have long studied Kigranak, and have come to admire his wisdom and craft. Someday, after the campaigns of the sixth house are secure, I hope to have time to dedicate to this mystery. What are your questions? Akulakhan will serve three purposes. First, it will be the champion of my armies, liberating first Vardenfell, then Morrowind, and then, perhaps the rest of Tamriel. Second, it will serve as a sower and cultivator of the divine substance derived from the heart. 3. It will serve as the prominent banner and symbol of our cause to defy the Empire, to liberate mortals from ancient superstitions, and to glorify our crusade against the gods. What are your questions? Very well. If you are impatient to begin, go ahead. You are the challenger. To you goes the first blow. You are the challenger here, after all. So to you goes the courtesy of the first blow. I'm waiting. I believe we've said all there is to be said. Now only deeds can resolve this matter. Now that you have come to me here, there can be but one result. But I have won this place and power, but it will all be
What a fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence. How could you be so naive? There is no escape. No recall or intervention can work in this place. Come, lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fool, stop! This is the end. The bitter, bitter end.
You no longer bear the burden of prophecy. You have achieved your destiny. You are free. The doomed Duima's folly, Lord Dagoth's temptation, the tribunal's seduction, the god's heart freed, the prophecy fulfilled. All fate sealed and sins redeemed. If you have pity, mourn the lost, but let the weeping cease. The blight is gone, and the sun's golden honey gilds the land. Hail, Savior, Hortator, and Nerevarine. Your people look to you for protection. Monster and villains, great and small, still threaten the people of Vardenfell. Enemies and evils abound, yet indomitable will might rid Morrowind of all its ills. For you, our thanks and blessing, our gift and token given. Come, take this thing from the hand of God.
Three blessings, Sarah.
Welcome, my friend Ada. Did you wish to ask about the Ashlanders and the Riveran cult? Or was there some other business you have with me? You have my notes. The gods and spirits speak to us in dreams. That is what my people believe. And when a mad god speaks, we must expect to hear madness. Dagoth Ur is dead. I hope we will no longer be troubled by his dreams. But I wonder, too, what the ghost of a god would be. And can a dead god dream? Even I can reason this for you. The Shermit Dagoth Ur invites you to visit him at Red Mountain. Very interesting. At least part of the Riveran prophecies are true. You, Ada, and your deeds are living proof of this. But are you also the Riveran who will drive the foreigners from the land and redeem the false promises of the great House Dunmer? Very interesting. I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along.
Do you need something, Outlander? I am never too busy
Good day.
for a good
I'm
talk. What does
Bodri
it
Felano,
ask?
publican of the ALD Scar in here in ald-ruhn. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for Scar is the shell of the Emperor Crab, Outlander. The homes and shops of the Manor District inside are under Scar. The Redoran Council Hall is here in ald-ruhn under Scar. Go there if you want to know more about House Redoran.
It is always an honor, Riveran. I know you've heard it many times, from many people, but let me say it again. Thank you. For everything. The temple was wrong. You are Lord Narivar Reborn, you've proven that. You've done what no one else could do. Not even Lord Vivek. Of course we are grateful for what you've done. The devil Dagoth Ur is dead, and all his kin. And the blight has gone, too, and the skies are blue over Red Mountain.
Do you need something, Outlander?
Welcome to ald-ruhn, Ada. I'm Dandarosalaro, Smith. Are you new here?
Can I help you out? Do you need something?
I am Nemanda, drill master and recruiter. If you wish to join House Redoran, you have come to the right place. Perhaps if you consult the recent edition of the Red Book of Great House Redoran, you will note that it lists the current Redoran counselors and their residences. Her quarters can be found on the lower level northwest of the entrance.
Do you need something out? There is no escape! There is no escape!
I don't mean to pry into your affairs. But, if you are the Nariveran, as they say, why haven't you fulfilled the Nariveran prophecies? The people are badly frightened by these 6th house disturbances. You haven't gotten yourself into any sort of trouble, have you? A discreet contact tells me that Archcanon Tholar Suryoni, the High Priest of the Temple, is becoming desperate, and that he is hoping that you will come speak with him at the High Fane in Bivak City. Maybe that would be best. That's a title given to a war leader among the great houses. Why are you interested?
Where is that slave?
Only the Redoran counselors can choose a Hortator for House Redoran, and it must be unanimous. The Hortator's duty is defined by ancient custom, but, in essence, a Hortator is a house champion, and must be both skilled in combat and known for his courage and honor. Hortator is more a chief hero than a general. The councils plan and approve strategy. It's a terrible system. The legions aren't like that. The generals ignore the politicians and win the wars. But a Hortator leads by doing. The champion who wins every battle and inspires by example. The hero who challenges and defeats the opposing hero in single combat. Doesn't have to be polite or smart, or even a nice person. Just has to win, and make others want to win. A Hortator is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree. A single no is a veto. First a great house has to choose a Hortator. Then that Hortator has to go persuade the other great houses to agree to name him Hortator of their houses, too.
Do you need something, Outlander?
Should you need something?
I'm Iranil the High Elf, Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport between various mages guild halls on Var.
You seem like very good company.
Oh,
I'm Omanir the High Elf.
How do you
Guild
do?
Guide.
May we
I provide
talk?
instantaneous transport to the other major mages guild halls in Morrowind. What is your destination?
You seem like
you bring
very good
fortune
company.
with
Barabas
you.
and Clodios the Imperial, Guild Guide. I'm Elvild the Nord, Guild Guide. I provide
May you walk on warm sands.
I am never too busy for a good talk.
Research has begun in earnest, thanks to you.
the Citadels of the 6th House. Buoyant armigers at Ghost Gate told me that all their intelligence is old. No one has ventured far inside the fence for years. They gave me a map showing the locations of the citadels of the various ash vampires. 6th House creatures have become more numerous and powerful, and the most powerful can conjure powerful Didra. There are no safe refuges or services inside the fence. I must return to Ghostgate to rest and heal. In Citadel Ald-ruhn I discovered the artifact Blade Keening, one of the enchanted tools created by the Dwemercraft Lord Kagrenak. Dagoth Ur gave me a bottle of ancient Dagoth brandy. In Citadel Veminal I discovered the artifact Hammer Sunder, one of the enchanted tools created by the Dwemercraft Lord Kagrenak. I found Dagoth Ur, and spoke with him. He asked me questions, and let me answer questions in return. And when all the questions had been asked and answered, there was nothing left to say. The time for words is past. Now only deeds can resolve this matter between Dagoth Ur and I. I found the heart of Lorcan within the giant artifact Akulakhan. I struck the heart with Sunder, then struck it again and again with Keening until the enchantment was destroyed. Severed from the sustaining power of the heart, Dagoth Ur was destroyed. But the disturbance triggered an earthquake, and I had to flee for my life. As I fled from the destruction of the chamber of Akulakhan, I encountered the presence of the Daedra Lord Azura. She told me I had achieved my destiny and was free. The prophecies are fulfilled, and the blight gone. But now I am Hortator and the Riveran, protector of Morrowind, and must defend the people from monsters and villains. She gave me a ring as a token of thanks and blessing.